Nwaka. I'm from Nigeria, Africa. I came for medical treatment here in India, and as you can see, the surgery has been done and I'm recuperating very fast. But it might sound interesting for you to know that when this disease was diagnosed in December 2022, it was like a death sentence when it was the histology came up, and I was made to understand that I had a growth that is cancerous, which was described as a colon cancer. You and I know that cancer is one of the most dangerous diseases that have killed millions of people over the world. So the news came to me as a shock, and it was like, what do I do to get well? For months I pondered over what I could do, until I had to Google to find out some cancer treatment centers around the world. That was how Fortis Hospital in India and some other hospitals in the world popped out. So, but when I clicked on the Fortis Hospital, Vaidam came up and told me that they work in partnership with Fortis and they could help arrange all my traveling documents, make necessary contact with the hospital to get all the necessary things that are needed for me to get well. They simply requested that I get them any medical report that I've done, the biopsy, medical tests, and whatever, which I forwarded to them. In 24 hours, I got a response that my case had been reviewed by a consultant in the hospital, Fortis Hospital, and that these are things that are required. From that moment, they gave me a doctor called Dr. Kara Nixta, who they say was my consultant or something like that. So she was actually the one linking me up with all that I needed to get treatment. Initially I was having some traveling document problems, but they speedily facilitated all that I needed to get visa, and I got my visa as quickly as I could. I came in India, and I was promptly received by them, and I was made to understand there is a team already put in place to get all the things that I need here to make my treatments easy and cool. And that was when I met this young man, Anwar, who I must confess didn't treat me just like a patient, but took me like a brother. He assisted me all through the surgery process, the medication and all that. And I entirely remain grateful to him. He's like a brother to me. Each time I remember him, I feel like even when I leave, I'll be missing him, because he treated me like a brother. Even when I had some financial difficulties, he was all there to encourage me, even making some payments for me, which I later paid. I'm grateful for him. I'm also grateful to Dr. Nixta Kara, who was always, whom I did not unfortunately get to see, but was always calling to find out how I was feeling. remain grateful. I also remain entirely grateful to all the medical personnel in Fortis Hospital who did all they could to ensure that I survived one of the most life-threatening ailments. I remain entirely grateful to them. As I intend to go back home, I believe and I hope that what I got here will be a story for many others back there in Nigeria. It is a story that I need to tell them that yes, cancer is not really a death sentence, but it's something one can survive. If I can survive it, many others will. That is my story. There are many more stories to be told, many things to be learned, but that is for another day. Thank you.